Hello guys, I am Björn, and what I wanted to show you today or to talk about is what I think about the design of my game that I am creating. It's TAnima, mmo-roguelike, and how I am making the graphic for it. So if you don't like how it looks like, you can just skip this video because I think that you don't find anything interesting here. So if you like it, let's go forward. So this is how this game looks like. I was thinking about the design, simple design of the game that I can do myself. I'm not the artist, I am a programmer here. I am developing this game in Scala and Java. Let me show you, this is for example the code in the Intellij. I will go back here later. So this game is simply about wandering around and killing everything that is moving or not. And the things about the design is that if you take a look at this game, everything here is made with the rectangles. Maybe not everything, because for example we got something like this here. This one thing is the only circle that I got here in my game, and the lighting of course, but the lighting is generated by the program, not by me. Mm, yeah, everything here is a set of rectangles that are composed into some visual object. Mm, if you take a look at the colors, without looking at the items and characters, you can see that there are only few main colors. One is this green one is the floor, this violet color, I don't know what is it. Uh, Decorators like that, it's this rusty bronze or orange, and the main Tanima color is this yellow one. Right. So everything else is just some variations of these colors. There are no the contrast between them is big enough to make it looks like some kind of cartoon or something. And one another thing is that only the characters and the items got the black outlines contours. Everything else is without it. Uh, when I did everything with the outline, it looks like it was hard to say if anything is an object or just the environment of the game. You can't make the proper decisions when playing the game. So, in the previous video, yesterday I've made some weapons that you see here. Uh, and what I wanted to do today is the random NPCs. I got some NPCs like this one, who is gathering everything and taking it to the trash can. His name is Trashy. And I've created a button that is creating the random NPC. Let's take a look at this. You see? It's spawning a new one. For now there is a set of 3 legs, bodies and heads. I want to add another one to the set. The program is generating the random NPC from this set. For example, it will get these legs and this body and this head and make NPCs. The NPCs are not doing much. They're just walking around and saying something. And let's add another one. So what you want to do is to lie on your bed take your wireless keyboard and mouse, run your graphic editor. For me is Inkscape. Okay, let's take a look at this and start to make a new character. Okay, first I duplicated the previous one. Duplication is one of your friends here. As you can see, this design is really simple. I can show you like that. Everything is a rectangle. There is no much shadowing or lighting, so everything looks like simple things. It's not a pixel art; it's a vector graphic. I don't like making something in the pixel art. I find it for me really hard. Just like I said before, I am not an artist, and I found the vector graphic as the one of the simplest kinds of graphics that anyone just can make. It was used in the Flash technology. So if you see this style like Flash things, yeah, that's right. It was the most popular technique of making graphics. I'm exporting this vector graphic to the PNG, so I'm making it raster, but the creating process is totally vector. So, oh, I screw something. Right. Each of these body part is made of two things. One is the actual body, and second one is the outline. As you can see, they are grouped. So, as you can see, I can just move the whole thing around, and this whole group is composed from the particular things. Now we got some NPCs, this blonde one, Emo, and yeah. So now I would like to create the old guy, for example, right? So first I will create some basic shape, like this. It will be our template. From here I'll remove the hair. Okay, like this. Ungroup it. If you want to group something or do the ungroup, you just do the Ctrl G and or Ctrl Shift G. So yeah, so now we got something like this. This one will have the brown eyes for me. That will be okay. And the hair and eyebrow will be gray. Oh, this is okay. So now let's make him a hair. Yeah. Opacity to max. Disable the outline. And let's start making the hair. I don't remember how the old guys looks like. Maybe let's think about something like this. Bird, maybe? Yeah, it would be nice. What about for the whole face. Yeah, good enough. How would this eyes looks in gray? Uh, Maybe a little darker. Maybe black. Oh, this one is okay. Yeah, maybe let's do something like this. Much better. Okay, so let's say that head is finished. As you see, it's a really simple thing. I don't want to take too much time for creating the graphic. As I said before, I'm not an artist, and I think it looks okay. Oh, I see that there is something funny in the game. Yeah, you know what's going on? uh, I made this button to it works like if anyone steps on it, it spawns the NPC, so basically the AI started to step on it and clone itself. Everything is working on the server now, so I'm a little curious about processor usage of this whole AI. I'm looking at it now. Oh, it's nice. It took only 2% of the processor. I thought that I could boil the eggs on the processor if I would do something like this. So the server is well written. Okay, so let's maybe let them talk with each other. Let's go back to the Inkscape. Okay, so now we will take a look at the body, ungroup again, and what colors do we have here? Here we got blue, gray, and another blue. So maybe some red, like this. If you want to choose the color, you want to oscillate in the values of the HSL system in the proper saturation. For me, I don't create the saturation and the level, or how it's lighting. I don't remember. Because if you do this like this, it could not be good enough for your game. So you just choose some of this. For me, it's some pastel colors, and you just manipulate the hue. It's much better to use the system for the designing than the RGB, because it's RGB is not designed for human, in my opinion. It's more like for machine. Okay, this color is great. I will let it be like that. Maybe no, not this one. We'll change the I hate taking a look at the colors. Sometimes it's really hard to get the color that you want, or know which one color you want. It's almost what I wanted. This. Great. Okay, so maybe let's make some decorations here. Sometimes you want to do something like for lighting you would like to make the hard shadows. The easiest way to do this is to take the black color and manipulate the opacity. So it's great because if you change the color of the background, it also changes. So that's how I do the shadowing or lighting, or how do you name it in English. The same thing you can do with the white color. So basically, if you do something like this with white, it also works. Duplication is your friend, like that. Maybe let's do something like this. No. Okay, let's leave it like that. And legs we got already. So now we got something like that. Maybe it was not the greatest idea. Oh, maybe we'll make a belt. Better like that. Something like this, how it looks like. It's okay. Maybe oh no. Maybe some pattern like that. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, yeah, great. Looks good. Okay, now let's group it. What happened? I don't want. Okay. Is it? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, great. So now what we want to do is to make the outline. First thing is to duplicate that you want, the thing that you want to outline, and group, it's Ctrl Shift G. Then sum, it's Ctrl plus, and add the contour, and set it value that you want. For me it's 9. And take everything and group again. Right? So duplicate, ungroup, sum, control value, down, group. And you do this with everything. Okay, so you now got the NPC parts, as you can see. Now what we want to do is export. So you want to export the selection. We'll take a look at the Intellij. What is the next name? It's 4. Okay. So now let's go back to the Inkscape. It's head 4. Body 4. Legs 4. Okay, so it is exported now. Now we want to drink some Pepsi. with the ice because there it's a little hot here. You want to take a look at your game. What are your NPCs doing now? They are spreading like a parasites. I see. They are starting to be everywhere. Oh, even here. Oh, guys. Yeah, they're starting to be everywhere. For I don't want something like this, it's definitely a bug. I'm using the actor model for the server side, so basically each of them is the actor from the AK. It's something like treat, but it's not a different treat. If you are interested in it, I can throw it in the other video how it works. Okay, so now what I would like to do is to reset the server. And add some. Okay, take it like that. No. So we've added new body part source set. Programming language is Scala here, if you are interested or curious. Okay, so what I did now, I've restarted the server. By mistake I started to record and didn't present the game at all, so I will do it now. As you can see, now we have our new NPC. He's right there. It's his head. Somewhere we will find his body. Oh, it's there. And it's started to generate NPCs. See that they are splitting around again. And starting to overheat my computer. Now it works fine. Okay, so that's all about the game design in the TAnima. If you want me to talk about something that you're interested in, just give me a comment about this. I think about making the article on the things that you want. If you like what I did and it helped you in some way, I will be glad for the comment and subscription. And yeah, that's all. Thank you. Bye. See you on the next video.